What's up, YouTube? It's Ms. Alamo RN back with another video, and this time we are talking all things marketing and networking. So it is a lovely 85-degree day here in Florida. Beautiful breeze, sun is out. Today has been a wonderful day, and I just wanted to take a minute to kind of catch up with you guys. It's been a little while, and discuss some tips and tricks of marketing and networking, because we all know that when you are trying to start a business, that's one of the hardest things, is driving in traffic and building a clientele. So I'm going to share a couple of things with you guys today that works for me, that in hopes that this helps, and if so, let me know in the comments if it works for you guys. So I will tell you guys today was kind of like a quirky day. I got up, actually, I digress. Last night, I was kind of feeling a little bit bummed and thinking like, I need to come up with some different avenues of collaborating and networking to drive in different streams of income. So I started looking at like what my monthly services, like what was my, for this past month, driving service of income. And for me, it was mainly lasers and Botox. And so even in Cali, I feel like I struggled a little bit with IV hydration component of my business. And that was one of my goals for this business here in Florida, was to come up with different techniques to drive in more income for my IV hydration component of my business. Everything else I feel like is pretty, growing regularly and pretty steady. And the IV hydration and the IM injectables are kind of like a little bit on the lower side of revenue for me. So I think as a business owner, your strategy should always be, what can I do to increase, profit for the areas of opportunity within the service industry that you offer, or service within the lines of services that you offer. So last night I went online and I looked up different, like I went on Eventbrite, I Googled to see if there were any races or anything in our community that I would be able to kind of be a vendor at, or set up a booth to be able to kind of market that form of the services that would speak to that population of runners or whatever. So I didn't see anything. I was kind of like, man, okay. So then my next thought was, I'll just go into one of the gyms, the local fitness centers around here, and see how they go about, allowing you to market or maybe set up a booth and do that. But I didn't really have an understanding of how to do that, so I didn't really give it much research or anything. I just thought, okay, note to self, work on getting to a local fitness center and seeing how I could collaborate with them. When I say the universe has its way of aligning things and bringing to you what it is that you need, honey, it happens every time. So I'll get to that later. We'll put a pin in that topic, but I want to start off by saying social media. Social media for me is one of the hardest, hardest yet easiest forms of marketing. Like, I feel like it is essentially a free form of marketing, right? If you do it correctly. Of course, you can pay for ads and things of that nature, and it's pretty affordable, but it's hard, y'all. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm on like 4 different platforms. So I'm on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. It's a lot to manage. Not to mention, I'm a mother of 4. I have, my husband, new business, nurse practitioner school. I can go on and on. Like, my life is crazy. So I just don't have a lot of time to post all day, where the algorithm is going to continue to push, my content, because I'm being consistent. Like, consistency for me with social media has been the absolute hardest. So one of the things that I've done to try to help with that is to hire someone to specifically manage my social media. So I had a budget initially that I was like, okay, this is what we're going to give to monthly to marketing. But I started off thinking it's social media. It's like I can handle it myself. We'll have, tons of opportunities to have content, yada, yada, yada. And it's true, we do, but I'm just not being consistent with it. So I've like given it up. Also, I'm excited because it's one less thing literally that I can have, take off of my plate, or that's on my plate, that I don't have to worry about. So I have this lovely young lady who has taken that component over for me to be able to help me to manage that. And when I say like I just started with her, and I've already noticed like y'all, like I've already noticed traffic coming in just from posts. So that's my first tip, is when you get in a position to be able to hire someone to take over the social media component, do it, because it is traffic that is so necessary. And if you don't have the ability to be consistent with it, hire someone to do it, because it just makes the most sense. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is networking and collaborating. So through that whole having someone start managing the social media and doing the posts and doing them in a manner with the tags and certain things that will attract clientele, I received a DM this morning from my local fitness center, which is so wild because I literally was like, okay, going to the gym tomorrow or sometime within the next week, and inquire as to how I could partner with them. They literally called me, like their marketing rep for my region reached out and was like, we saw your business page and through Instagram, I think it's beautiful. I love the services that you offer, and I feel like we would be able to, partner and drive traffic to you as well as to us through, what it is that you have to offer. I'd love if I'll send you kind of like what we have as far as a partnership. You let me know if you have any questions, if it will work for you, or if any components of it don't work, whatever the case may be. It was exactly what I was looking for, you guys. So basically they offer where in the partnership I would be able to set up booths. They host monthly events. You can go to any of their fitness centers across the nation where they are located, and set up and sell your services. So if I wanted to do IV drips or injectables on the spot, if I wanted to just use it as a pre-booking tool for the actual location itself and the other services that we offer, we could do that. They market digital, online, print, and social media marketing for you across all of their locations. And it is just, and you get your map, plus I guess you can bring in however many others or whatever, but it's just an amazing opportunity for us to have a different avenue of marketing, and it will assist us in driving in traffic specifically for this in the IV hydration and IM injectables realm, because that's where I feel like we have the opportunity at. And of course you can convert clients into other services based off of what it is that their needs are, but because that is my target audience, this is perfect. So I was just kind of like blown away, like, oh my gosh, everything has its way of finding itself to you, what's meant for you. So that was my second tip was just collaborating and networking. And also on that topic, so Saturday they have an event that they're doing at one of the other facilities in our region. So I'm going to go to that, which I'll have an opportunity to see what it looks like to, have an event, what their events actually look like, and to be a part of it. And then Monday we will be a part of the event that is at our local fitness center. So most excited about that, because again, just an extra opportunity for us to drive in traffic to the business itself. My other tip under collaborating and networking is, don't be afraid to socialize and talk to people. So in my plaza, there's tons of different other, businesses, small businesses that are in there. And one of them is this sweet, lovely lady who has a Dominican hair salon. I'm obsessed with her, by the way. She has sent us so many clients, you guys. Like, all I did was I went down there before the spa was even open. I went in, introduced myself to her, gave her a card, and I was like, hey, I just wanted to see if you'd be willing to, come down. I'm opening a medical spa in the same plaza, and we do X, Y, and Z services, and I wanted to give you like a kind of like first viewing of what it's gonna look like. It's not done yet, but I would love for you to come check it out. So she was like, oh my god, absolutely. So she came down, I walked her through, and it was in the raw stage, you guys. Like, we were not ready for open, we were not ready for traffic, but something in me just told me to make the connection. So I brought her in. She's like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be beautiful. I can tell already, like, it's gonna be beautiful once you're done. So I told her, come in, we open in a couple weeks, come in that Friday, and she's like, I want to do this, that, and I'm like, let's talk about all the things. And I said, I know you have clientele, so, help me, and let's help each other, let's work together to help each other. And she's like, absolutely, whatever. So later on, that following week after we opened, she's like, hey, I wanted to get an appointment. So she came in. Girl spent so much money with me, and Jagger, let's go, Jagger. Crazy dog in the neighbor's yard. Do not go over to the neighbor's yard. No, you stay. Hi, Sky. My fur babies, look at them, y'all. Jagger, say hi. He's such a knucklehead. But anyway, so spent all this money with me, and I told her, I said, we have an opportunity to really network with each other and help each other out. Let's do it. And she's like, absolutely. I told her, you take care of me and I'll take care of you. So this lady has sent me so many clients, you guys. Like, I would say 75% of the people that have booked with us thus far since we've opened have been traffic from her. And I'm so grateful for it, because she could have been like, nope, not interested. But I think a part of, and I'm talking, she walks these people down, introduces them, sticks around, and these people book on site. Like, this isn't like, oh, I'll send you a few. No, I mean, like, multiple times a week we are getting traffic from her. So of course I have to take care of my girl, but that's just a prime example of networking and collaborating with people to drive in traffic. My other example under that topic is today I'm in, I don't know, where was I? Home Goods or wherever I was, buying things for the spa, because of course we got to keep it looking cute. So I'm still, working my decor and, working, getting some revenue in, taking a little bit, reinvesting it back into it. And so I'm buying some cute little decor for my little shelves that I have. And I'm looking around and I see this sweet lady in scrubs. And I'm like, so I'm trying to see what her scrubs say on them. And I could see like Girls Run. And so I was like, oh, your scrubs are cute. Like, what do you do? And so she's like, oh, I own a nonprofit. And she's like for young girls between the ages of like 8 to 13, and it just teaches them like, team building strategies, and that they have a network and a circle, and helps them to like, learn how to collaborate with other girls, and like, self-esteem building. I'm like, oh my god, I love that. I think that's super dope. I was like, I thought it was something related to fitness, because I said, I own a medical spa. And she's like, where? And I was like, it's in our community. And I was like, we serve all people, but I was like, we specialize in like women of color, because of course we're a little bit tardy for the party for the things. And she was like, girl, yeah. She's like, I need a place where I can get, my skin taken care of, and just different services, and it's in our neighborhood. She's like, this is phenomenal. She's like, do you have cards or whatever? So I gave her a couple cards, and I was like, we don't even know what's around us until we know. So I'm a firm believer in just networking and collaborating. And she was like, me too. And my husband was right behind me, and he's like, oh, by the way, if you're ever in the market for a house. And she's like, oh my god, yes, we will be looking for a realtor. Then she starts talking about her husband, how he does insurances, and that him and her dad just opened up a business, and I'm in the market for an additional policy for my business. And so I told her that. We were able to make a connection with that. And then she goes, oh my God, so tell me about some of the services you offer. So I'm explaining that to her, and I got to the IV hydration, and she's like, oh my God. She's like, we're doing a 5K in May. I would love to have you come out and be a vendor. Y'all, was I not just looking for that last night? So that's my point. Networking and collaborating will help you forge different relationships, and it's very, very important. So don't be afraid to get out there and collaborate, talk to other people, have conversations, put yourself out there, because you never, girl, it's looking like you finna hit the tree. Because you never know what opportunities will come to you through just, talking and, essentially kind of selling yourself as to what it is that you do. And let it be organic. It doesn't have to be like, scripted, and just let it be organic. Like, I wasn't expecting to meet that lady. I just thought she had some cute scrubs on, and I was like, oh, what do you do? So and then another lady overheard us talking. She's like, I'm so sorry, I don't mean to be nosy, but I heard you ladies talking, and I feel like I could utilize your services, and I love what you do. She's like, you guys don't forget about the senior community. Like, visit us too. We are always into things. So it was just an opportunity for us to like have 3 different generations make connections with 4 different businesses, and it was just awesome. So just know that you have to get out there and market yourself, and know when to also outsource for your social media or whatever it may be. Different forms of it, be it digital marketing, print marketing, social media, just going out and making connections. Like, use different versatile avenues for your collaborative marketing strategies, because it is not easy during this building phase. But what I can say is always use each week as a measure for how you're doing, and that's kind of how I gauge myself. So I look at, okay, we first opened up, how many clients did we do? The second week, how many did we do? And so forth and so on. And if you're steady and steadily improving, then you're hitting the mark and you are moving in the right direction. So I just wanted to pop in and let you guys know these are a couple of tips that are working for me. Don't get discouraged during that building phase. Just know that like what's coming to you is coming to you. The other thing that we're putting together is our Botox and Bubbles party. So, if you have a certain group of, women that you want to do like for a girls' night out, we're going to shut down the spa exclusively for you, for you and your girls, so that we will cater to just what you guys are interested in for your party. And our prices will vary based off of the amount of people that you're bringing. So the more people that you bring to your party, the lower your prices are going to be. And I'm just really excited to be able to offer such variable services and different strategies and things to speak to different clientele bases. So that's it, you guys. I just wanted to share those things with you. I hope it helps. If you have any other tips, please drop them in the comments and let me know. Don't forget, y'all, to leave a thumbs up on this video. Don't forget to comment down below for any other content that you'd be interested in seeing. Hit that bell for notifications, and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time.